here at the table. I'll introduce them. Seniors Regan Morgan, Eileen King, and Claire Skaversky deserve special recognition for their hard work on this project, and I want to thank you. Our Warrior Project is advised by Ms. Allison Nunez and Coach Allison Camerata, so thank you both very much. The Warrior Project has also presented each of our 27 signers today with a ceremonial pen and pencil set. And so I'd like, at this time, if I could have all members of the Warrior Project please stand and be recognized as a group. Today we will be honoring 27 seniors from the class of 2020 who will be continuing their pursuits of athletics at the collegiate level. And this is a very fluid process. We just got a commitment late last night from one of our seniors, so I apologize that he's not in the program, but I still will acknowledge him and have his biography for you. In addition, we have one of our seniors who couldn't be here today, and I will still read off her biography as well. But the total number for today is 27. Each of their names will be listed in the booklet, which also includes a list of our Niskayuna High School All-Americans from over the years, and a who's who of graduates who have distinguished themselves in the field of athletics. Our coaches and athletic department are very proud of our tradition of success in our athletic programs, and this year's class will continue to represent Niskayuna well as they transition to becoming NCAA student athletes. Before we meet our students, I do want to introduce some special guests who are here with us today. I'll introduce them, hold your plus, we'll get them all as a group. Our Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Cosmo Tangora. Our Assistant Superintendent of Schools, Marie DiGirolamo. Two of our communication specialists from our district office, Matt Leon and Sarah Helmuth, as well as our administrative team here at the high school, Anthony Malizia and Eva Jones. Our athletic director, Larry Galuli, and two very important individuals. We could never pull this off without their help. That is our student activities coordinator, Vince Bianchi, and our head custodian, Karen Lasher. They were a tremendous help in helping set up. So thank you and welcome. Also want to recognize our coaches as they play a key role in the development of these student athletes. Many of them are here today. From our cross-country track and field programs, we have Jason DeRocco, our girls and boys swimming coach, Scott Seligman, girls lacrosse coach, Alexis Esposito, girls volleyball, Christina Coons, boys lacrosse, Mike Borgang, boys and girls rowing, Stacy Applebaum, and I want to recognize two of our coaches who volunteer their time to work with our student athletes. One is Tom McCall from the class of 1984, volunteers his time in three sports, both running seasons and winter ice hockey, and PJ Williams, who volunteers his time with our boys lacrosse program, and he pretty much works year-round with those guys. Special acknowledgement for Tom, too. He was instrumental in the donation for the crest on this podium. So thank you very much and welcome to our coaches. Okay, just a little quick background before we introduce each of the 26 or 27 individuals. We started this ceremony at Niskayuna High School back in 1997. We're actually the first school in the area to do it, and it has now become part of our school culture. With today's signing, we now have well over 1,000 student athletes who have gone on to compete at the NCAA level. Just for your information on the significance of these folks' accomplishment, the national average for a given high school class is about 3%. So when you take a graduating class, about 3% of those kids go on to compete at the collegiate level. Niskayuna, for its entire history, is well over 10% of our graduating class that goes on to compete at the collegiate level. And again, that speaks very well of these individuals here and very significant of the work that is put in by our athletic department and our coaches. For today, we are going to present to you 8 Division I athletes, 7 Division II athletes, and 12 Division III and JUCO athletes, junior college. As I introduce each of the 27 students, I invite you to pay special attention to their academic accomplishments. As I researched this group, I was most impressed with the level of commitment to their studies, and I'm going to highlight each one of their academic accomplishments as we go through, in addition to their athletic accomplishments. Okay, now let's meet our 27 seniors. First up is Katie Aldis. Katie will be signing with Clarkson University to play women's softball. She will play for Coach Kristen McCauley and compete in the Liberty League Conference at the Division III level. Katie is in the top 10% of her graduating class. With an AP and honors program, she'll graduate with an advanced Regents diploma. She was recipient of the Clarkson Achievement Award and the New York State Society of Women Engineers Award. In softball, she batted .393 in the 2018 season, and she was recognized as an All-Suburban Council catcher. She is coached here at Niskayuna by Jim Aldis, and her parents are Mary Beth and Jim Aldis. Congratulations. Next is Abby Abkarian. Abby will attend Western New England College to play women's softball for Coach Amanda Nowak, and she will compete in the Connecticut Coach Conference at the Division III level. She will also graduate with an advanced Regents diploma with a sequence in business education. She was injured in 2018, but she is already rated as one of the top returning outfielders in the Suburban Council for this upcoming year. She was coached by Jim Aldis here at Niskayuna, and her parents are David and Tammy Abkarian. Next is Kara Bannigan. Kara will attend Westfield State in Massachusetts and play women's lacrosse for Coach Jeff Pachulis. She'll compete in the Massachusetts State Athletic Conference at the Division III level. She'll graduate with an advanced Regents diploma with an art education sequence. She's a 2-year varsity goalie, and she has faced some of the best shooters in New York State and keeping a 60% save percentage while doing so. Her efforts have helped her team to a 15-3 record as a junior. She is coached here at Niskayuna by Alexis Esposito, and her parents are Bill and Kathy Bannigan. Next is Demi Bobarakis. Demi will attend Siena College to compete in women's swimming. Her coach is Paul Kuderman at the Metro Atlantic Athletic Conference at the Division I level. She will graduate with an advanced Regents diploma with studies at the honors level, and she has completed a 3 world language sequence, so she's a polyglot, for those of you who follow world languages. She has a personal best time in the 100 free of 59 seconds, and she was second team all-times union as a junior. She probably will be first team this year, as she was also recognized as being the Section 2 champion in the 100-meter butterfly. She is coached here at Niskayuna by Scott Seligman, and her parents are Karen and Steve Bobarakis. Next is Sophia Canali. She will attend the College of St. Rose and play women's lacrosse for Coach Caitlin Gagnon, and she will compete in the Northeast 10 Division II Conference. She will graduate with an advanced Regents diploma with honors coursework in Spanish. She is a 2-year varsity player at the attack position, demonstrates outstanding speed and agility, and is a matchup nightmare for opposing coaches. She is coached here by Alexis Esposito, and her parents are William and Lisa Canali. Next is Drew Delliard, who will compete at Seton Hill University in Pennsylvania in the men's lacrosse program, not to be confused with Seton Hall in New Jersey. A lot of people make that mistake, including me, but Seton Hill is actually in Pennsylvania. He will be coached by Matt Novotny, will compete in the Great Midwest Athletic Conference at the Division II level. He will graduate in June with a Regents diploma with a strong sequence in business education. Some of his highlights here at Niskayuna: he'll be a 3-year starter, including the upcoming spring season. He started for the 2019 varsity team, which went on to win not only the Suburban Council, not only Section 2, but they were section champions and regional finalists. He is considered to be one of the best goalies in the area. Congratulations, Drew. He's coached by Mike Gourmet and his parents, Michelle Brenner and Michael Deliar. Next is Sophia D'Angelo, who could not make it. She will attend SUNY at Rockport. She will play women's soccer for Coach Joan Shuckaw and compete in the New York Athletic Conference at the Division III level. She'll graduate with an advanced Regents diploma with coursework in English, science, and German at the honors level. She has played 36 games for us here at Niskayuna with 35 starts and was a first-team All-Suburban Council performer in 2019. She was coached here by Bryce Colby, and her parents are Sal and Christina D'Angelo. Congratulations. Next is Kylie Hafensteiner. She will attend Westfield State in Massachusetts and play women's lacrosse for Coach Jeff Pachulis and compete at the Massachusetts State Athletic Conference at the Division III level. She'll graduate in June with an advanced Regents diploma with a concentration in child psychology and honors coursework in Spanish. Here at Niskayuna, she is a very well-rounded athlete who's worked very hard. She had an injury her sophomore year and came back from injury to become a dynamic midfielder her junior year. And with her tremendous work ethic, she looks forward to a very successful senior year and collegiate career. She is coached here by Alexis Esposito, and her parents are Greg and Lindsay Hafenstein. Next up is Zoe Harris. She will attend the College of St. Rose and participate in women's track and field for Coach Ray Putnam at the Northeast Conference at the Division II level. Zoe will graduate with an advanced Regents with an honors program in art education. She's a three-sport athlete for us here at the high school. She participates in girls soccer, indoor and outdoor track. Some of her times, 7.62 seconds in the 55 meters, 13.03 in the 100, and 60.72 in the 400. She is coached here at Niskayuna by Jason Duraco and Tom McCall, and her parents are Anthony and Deb Harris. Next is Evan Kelly, and he will attend Oneonta and play men's lacrosse for Coach Pete Owens and compete at the New York Athletic Conference Division III level. Evan will graduate with an advanced Regents diploma and a business education sequence. He will be a two-year letterman for us for both 2019 and 2020. He has 9 points thus far, consisting of 7 goals, 2 assists, and is also a member of our Section 2 champion and regional champion team last year, coached by Mike Borgang, and his parents are Mark and Jennifer Kelly. Eileen King will attend the University of Vermont and compete in women's field hockey for Coach Kate Pfeiffer in the America East Conference at the Division I level. Eileen was the recipient of the prestigious Harvard Book Award as a junior for her academic accomplishments. She will graduate with an advanced Regents diploma with a strong honors and AP curriculum that includes 3 world languages. Here at Niskayuna, she was 2017 second team All-Suburban, 2018 and 19 first team All-Suburban, captain for the last 2 years, a 4-year starter, and this year had 6 goals and 8 assists. She was coached here by Allison Camerata, and she also competed in the Junior Olympic team in Iowa in 2018 and the USA World National Team from 2016 to 2018, which is a tremendous accomplishment. The only other field hockey player I can recall to do that was Carrie Hanks, who is now part of the world team that's competing. And her parents are Jeanette and Edward King. Next is Nora Lennon, who will attend Pace University and play women's lacrosse. She is looking at a potential major of health sciences. Her coach will be Tricia Maletta, and she will compete in the Northeast 10 at the Division II level. She will graduate also with an advanced Regents diploma with a business education sequence. She is a returning varsity player for us coming up this year. She played attack, and she has, according to her coach, outstanding lacrosse IQ, and she is constantly working to improve her game, and she's expected to be a major scoring threat for our team this season. Her coach here is Alexis Esposito, and her parents are Tom and Teresa Lennon. Next is Olivia Maltby, and she will attend Babson College and play women's soccer. She will be coached by Nellie Pinot in the New England Athletic Conference at the Division III level. Olivia will graduate with an advanced Regents diploma with an AP and honors curriculum and a sequence in business education. Here at Niskayuna, she was second team All-Suburban Council in 2018 and first team in 2019. She's played 54 games for us with 33 starts and has 5 goals and 6 assists. She was coached by Bryce Colby, and her parents are Sam and Christina Maltby. Next is Finn McCullough, who will attend the United States Military Academy at West Point. He will play men's lacrosse for Coach Joe Alberici and compete in the Patriot League at the Division I level. He will be a 3-year letterman for us, including this upcoming season. He has 152 career points thus far, 112 goals, 40 assists, He is top 20 in Niskayuna history in all-time points, and he was a member of our Suburban Council champion team, our Section 2 champion team, and regional champion team. He is coached by Mike Borgang and PJ Williams, and his parents are Jason and Samantha McCullough. Lauren Moran will attend Stonehill College and play women's field hockey for Coach Alex Wilson in the Northeast 10 Conference at the Division II level. Lauren will graduate in the top 10% of her class with an advanced Regents diploma. She is second team All-Suburban in both 2018 and 19, and she'll be a three-year starter, was a three-year starter for our team, and scored 5 goals this year while being coached by Allison Camerata. Her parents are Thomas and Mary Rose Moran. Olivia Pirano will attend the University at Albany and play women's soccer for Coach Nick Bouchette in the America East Conference at the Division I level. She'll graduate with an advanced Regents diploma with a strong program in science. She was 2016, 2018, and 2019 first team All-Suburban Council, second team All-State last year. All-State hasn't come out yet this year, stands a real good chance to be All-State once again. Played 64 games for us with 60 starts, 46 goals, 126 total points. She was coached by Bryce Colby, and her parents are Bruce and Christine Pirano. Natalie Pryor will attend Plattsburgh State and play women's basketball for Coach Cheryl Cole in the New York Athletic Conference at the Division III level. She'll graduate with an advanced Regents diploma with an honors program in Spanish. She is a shooting guard with tremendous range. She was the second leading scorer on the team. She was top in free throw percentage and three-point percentage. And Natalie's on the watch list because she can hit shots from half court. You know when they have those contests to win prizes? Don't pick Natalie because she has made them and has shown that she can make them under pressure all the time. She was coached here by Sarah Neely, and her parents are Mark and Patricia Pryor. Next is Tom Ragone, and he will attend Siena College, participate in men's cross country and track and field at the Division I level in the Metro Atlantic Athletic Conference. He will be coached by John Kenworthy. He will graduate here from Niskayuna with an advanced Regents diploma with a business education sequence. He is a 4-year varsity runner for all 3 sports, cross country, indoor, and outdoor track. He just won the Section 2 Class A title for cross country with a 3-mile time of 15 minutes and 11 seconds. His indoor mile time is 4 minutes 23 seconds. His outdoor mile time 4 minutes 24 seconds. He is coached by Jason DeRocco and Tom McCall. His parents are Eileen and Brian Ragone. Allie Ross will attend State University of New York at Geneseo and play women's soccer for Coach Nate Wiley in the New York Athletic Conference at the Division III level. Allie will graduate with an advanced Regents diploma with strong electives in business, art, and statistics. She's played 54 games for us at Niskayuna with 18 starts, 15 goals, and 6 assists. Her coach here is Bryce Colby, and her parents are Don and Nicole Ross. Part of the Ross duo, although they're not related, is Walter Ross, and he will attend Lemoyne College and play men's lacrosse for Coach Dan Sheehan in the Northeast 10 Conference at the Division II level. He will receive a Regents diploma with a sequence in business education. He'll be a 4-year letter winner for us as a defenseman. He's considered to be one of the best defensemen in the area. His teams have compiled a record of 55-5 during his time of competing. He was a member of the Section 2 champion team, the regional champion, the regional finalist team, and Suburban Council champion team as well. He was coached by Mike Borgang and Chris Delano. His parents are Judy and Walter Ross. Sophie Sacco will attend Skidmore College to play women's volleyball for Coach Hilda Archimea, and she will compete at the Liberty League Division III level. She'll graduate with an advanced Regents diploma with an honors and AP program and electives in our musical performing groups. She holds the Niskayuna High School record for the most blocks in volleyball with 176. She was second team All-Suburban last year, first team All-Suburban this year, member of our Section 2 championship volleyball team coached by Christina Coons, and her parents are Mark and Beth Sackville. Next is Spencer Scardino, who will attend St. Michael's College in Vermont and play men's lacrosse for Coach Alex Smith in the Northeast 10 Conference at the Division II level. Spencer is also a goalie who works with Drew. They work very well together, and this is a very important statistic that I was given on Spencer from his coach. Coach Mike Gorgang says that he is one of the hardest workers and most improved players from the time he entered in 9th grade to when he leaves us as a senior, that Mike has seen in his 27-year coaching career. If you know the caliber of student athletes Mike has worked with, that's a very telling statement, and Spencer should be congratulated for his accomplishments. He will graduate with a Regents Diploma with a concentration in business education. He was coached here by Mike Gorgang and Chris Delano, and his father is Jeff Scardino. The guy who put the stress on me this morning because he just decided last night is James Schmidt, who will attend Drexel University and compete in men's rowing at the Division I level in the Colonial Athletic Conference. His coach is Paul Sable at Drexel, and if you know anything about the Philadelphia area and rowing, it is very, very competitive with the schools that are down there. And he is a tremendous student, advanced Regents Diploma with an honors program, electives in German and music education. He's listed at 6'5" and is considered to be one of the top heavyweight rowers in the area. His 2K score is 6 minutes and 25 seconds. He was coached here by Stacy Applebaum, and his parents are Mark and Mary Schmidt. Claire Skamersky will attend Sacred Heart University, participate in women's field hockey. She will play for Coach Van DeWeery and compete in the Metro Atlantic Athletic Conference at the Division I level. Claire will graduate with an advanced Regents Diploma with an honors and AP program and electives in art education. She was first team All-Suburban in both 2018 and 19. She was a 4-year starter for our field hockey team and captain this year with 16 goals and 8 assists. Coached by Allison Camerata, and her parents are Joe and Christina Skamersky. Stefana Stan will attend State University of New York at Binghamton and play women's volleyball for Coach Glenn Kiriyama in the America East Conference at the Division I level. She'll graduate with an advanced Regents Diploma and a broad AP and honors curriculum. She's a 4-year varsity player as an outside hitter, and today she is signing a full athletic scholarship to Binghamton. She is a 2-year captain. She's part of the USA Volleyball Pipeline to the Podium and trained at the Colorado Olympic Development Center. She was also recognized by Under Armour in 2019 as one of the top volleyball players in the nation. She is first team All-Star for the Suburban Council for the last 3 years. Just some of her career numbers: 1,006 kills, 1,370 digs, 196 aces, and 164 blocks. Those are some amazing numbers. Coached by Christina Coons, and her parents are Dan and Anna Stan. Van Patten will sign her career and compete in women's softball for Coach PJ Anadio. She'll compete in the National Junior Conference Athletic Association. She'll graduate in June with a Regents Diploma with emphasis in career and family consumer sciences. Here at Niskayuna, she has been a tremendous outfielder. She's a great fielder and a great hitter. She also plays for the elite travel team in the Frozen Ropes Travel League as an outfielder. She's considered to be one of the best outfielders in the Suburban Council. She's coached by Jim Aldis, and her parents are Frank and Chris Van Patten. And last but not least, Regan Gorgang will attend the State University of New York at Geneseo and compete in women's lacrosse for Coach Caitlin Richland in the New York Athletic Conference at the Division III level. Regan was the recipient of the George Washington University Book Award as a junior for her academics. She will graduate in the top 10% of her class with an advanced Regents Diploma with a strong honors and AP curriculum. She'll be a 3-year varsity letter winner at the attack position, and her teams have had a career record so far of 26-10. She was first team All-Suburban Council in 2019, and we see no reason why she won't be in 2020. She was coached by Alexis Esposito, and she also is a member of our field hockey team here at Niskayuna as well, and she was just recently named Defensive MVP of that team. Her parents are Amber Allen and Mike Morgan. All right, thanks for sticking with me. We're all 27. At this time, if I could ask each of our coaches to join us, please, behind your athletes, as they will be signing their letters momentarily. Any of our coaches who are here with us?
Here, Evan, see if you can turn the legs and get that down.
And again, I want to point out what a tremendous job our coaches do in working with our student athletes. They play a key role in the development of these student athletes over their time here. And now, students, would you please take your pens and sign for us your letters of intent. Okay, this concludes our signing ceremony for this year. I would ask the athletes to stick around, please, for group photos and some interviews. And we will have another signing session in May for athletes who have not chosen yet. So while the number is 27 today, we expect it to grow significantly by May. Thank you very much for attending.